Hello everyone, how are you today? Again, welcome to Leadership Wednesday. This is a day that the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. And never forget that all things rise and fall on leadership. All things, churches rise and fall on leadership. Nations rise and fall on leadership. Governments rise and fall on leadership. Banks rise and fall on leadership. NGOs, non-profits rise and fall on leadership. Families rise and fall on leadership. Whatever it is that you do, wherever you are, is because of leadership. If your life is great, it is because you have great leadership around you. If your life is miserable, it is because there is miserable leadership around you. I believe in this philosophy that all things rise and fall on leadership. And that's why I teach leadership. That's why I'm passionate about leadership, because I know that if we can fix leadership, we can fix anything. And so today we've been going on visionary leadership, and I want to look at the role of vision and mission in leadership. This is a question that many have asked me. What is the difference between vision and mission? How do we explain it? What comes first? What is more important? And so I want to talk about this very briefly, the role of vision and mission in leadership, so that then we are able to understand these things. Because if we do, then we are in a better place. If we increase our leadership capacity, we will increase our productivity. And so the role of vision and mission in leadership. Let's begin by creating the distinction or distinguishing between vision and mission and trying to understand what each means. So, number one, vision means, or this is what vision is. Vision outlines long-term aspirations, future forecast, and inspiration. Okay, so vision is, to me, the end goal. It is the end mental picture of the end. What do you want the end to look like in your life? What do you want the end to look like in your organization? That is a vision. That is the end. Outlines long-term aspirations, future forecast, and it is also very inspiration. So when you're talking about vision, you want to look at the future. What do we want to achieve? What do we want? How do we want to achieve this? What do we want to get out of this organization that we are in? And that vision continues to become an inspiring force for everyone who is in your organization. It also continues to be an inspiring force in your life. So even as you are watching this or listening to this, if you don't have a vision in your life, begin to craft one. Because the most important thing in life is vision, to have a vision, to have an end goal. If you don't have one, begin to create one. All right. The second thing is mission. So what does a mission entail? Mission entails the definitions of purpose. Okay. So it defines purpose. It entails objectives and approach, focused on the present, and explains what and how. So the mission are the steps. This is the steps that we are taking towards the vision, towards this end goal. Okay? Stay with me on this so that we are able to understand. So this defines purpose, objectives, and approach, focused on the present, and explains what and how. So how are we going to get to the vision? What are we going to do to get to the vision? What approach do we take? So at this point, what do we need to do? That is the mission that you have. What are the objectives of your organization? What are the objectives of your life? What are the objectives of your career? What is your mission? Okay? And then the next thing that I want to look at is how do these two complement each other? How do they work hand in hand, and how do they become a powerful force? So vision provides long-term direction and inspiration. Number two, mission outlines practical steps needed to achieve the vision. And number three, together they create a comprehensive roadmap for success. In other words, One does not exist without the other. Both of them complement each other. So they have to exist together. They have to exist as one. That way, they will give you a roadmap, proper roadmap for success. So how do you create a vision that aligns with your mission? Because there are people who know their mission in life. This is what I really want to do. And there are others who only know about their vision. This is the end. I want to get this, but they don't know how to get it. So this is how you do it. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 things. The first thing that you have to do is to define your mission. What is your mission in life? As a leader, as a person, as an individual, as a father, as a husband, what is your mission? What you do, for whom, and how. Okay, so those are the 3 things that you have to use to define your mission. What you do in life? For whom do you do it, and how do you do it? For example, my vision is to serve God. All right, my mission is to serve God. I serve God. I do it for Him, and I preach and teach and do what I'm doing right now for Him. Okay. Number 2, envision the future and how your mission can evolve. So you've got to envision the future. You've got to see and ask yourself, when you are 90 years old, what do you want to look back and say, I am glad I achieved it? All right. And then the last thing you have to do is ensure the vision reflects core values and is aspirational and achievable. Let me repeat that. Ensure the vision reflects your core values. Okay. And is aspirational and achievable. So you have to begin to think and see, can I achieve this vision? For example, it is impossible. Some visions are impossible to achieve, but you have to measure your own self, measure your life, measure your thinking ability, measure your leadership capacity, and see how you can achieve the vision. So you have to have the aspiration to achieve it, and it has to be achievable. I hope you're getting blessed. I hope you're learning from these things. And I would like to hear from your comments, your feedback. Thank you, and God bless you.